Hello, Kevin Neely again, doing some more reviews here of these Godaikin robots. Today we have, I think pronounced correctly, would be Daimos. Really needs no introduction. You guys know who he is. You guys that collect and follow Asian robots know who Daimos is. If not, if you've never collected the robots, perhaps you've seen the Asian anime cartoons from the mid and early 80s. You know, all famous fictional characters come from either a cartoon, a movie script, or a comic strip. I always say the origin of an idea, if you will. Anyhow, I like this robot. I like his face. I watched a review of the show Godaikin, I believe would be the correct pronunciation of Daimos, and the interesting thing about the items that were made anywhere from a couple years ago to 10 years ago in the cell of Godaikin is the difference in engineering, the improvements in engineering, if you will, from say a couple years ago to when this guy was made back in '84. He has his three-pronged pitchfork. He's got his double blade, you can see displayed there. Nice feature you may notice, these rockets which are on these panels on the side. This folds up and these fold in. They fire quite well. Anyhow, remove these items. Anyhow, this little part on the front of the chest pops off. Exposed that. I'm not really sure why. It also is the same piece that almost makes for his little double hand weapon. I'll show you the book that came with you. Bandai America, 1984, made in Japan. You know, the book really does not give a good inventory list. It doesn't even show the missiles here. It doesn't really give you much good information on how to transform them. Fortunately, as I said, these older models are much more simplified, and I actually like that. You know, the newer models, for example, I watched a review of a Godaikin Godmars the other day, and the old Godmars had a lot of bulky material after transformed in the from the 5 robots that make one. When he's transformed, you can look on the back of him and you see a lot of bulk extra material. Well, on the new one, that was the old one I'm speaking of, the original model. The new one, the engineering's so well developed now, all the pieces are inside the body. It's just really phenomenal. I mean, I think both pieces and have their place in time, if you will. That's enough talking and showing you the robot. Let's move on to transformation. I will quickly show you his box here. Another couple swords here, you know, with the double. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not quite sure about this piece. You know, it's very strange. It's like a chain. It's almost like this piece fits in the tip of it, like so. And really, that's just cheesy and lame. You know, I mean, I can't quite figure out what I mean, usually I have no problem with Bandai or the Godaikin engineering from the mid-70s all the way up until now. But nevertheless, I just can't quite figure this thing out. Maybe I'm so stupid I just haven't figured out how to properly use so far. You know, there's not really a whole lot more to show in this set. I mean, I've got the missiles in the bag here. You know, this set's complete. You got the two little cars that come out of the back of him, very cheaply made. Nothing, you know, this is something a toddler would like to play with. But nevertheless, the miniatureness and neat of it. You know, comes out of the back of Daimos when he's transported into his missile truck mode. Let me show you the box, by the way, while we're talking about missile truck mode. There's this box. It's got a rip. You may notice up around his head. I glued that rip. You know, I wasn't going to remove that sticker. This is a solid C7. I give it a C7 because it has color fading. It has that rip. And it has, you know, a little wear around the edges and a little bit of a ding on the bottom of one corner. Right there. I mean, nothing major. You know, it's got, looked like it had some tape or something on it at one point right here on the side, and it left an imprint of 2 zeros. You know, it's hard to say. Very strange. Definitely looks like tape that's been pulled off, though. It's a shame, but I mean, still got a good view of the truck there from the side. You know, I'm very happy. I got a really good deal on this piece. $300 total. You know, you figure the robot, I can't find anything wrong with him. He's got one little paint chip up around his chest. You know, other than that, he's in really nice condition. Alright, without further ado, I will transform Daimos real quickly. He's a real simple robot, so this won't take long. Get my camera set up so I can work and give you a good view at the same time. Bear with me for a second. I'm actually going to fire these missiles out for now. Fold them up. I fold them in. Very simple, not rocket science going on here, people. Alright, his fist fire, of course. What Godaikin does it. There we go. I'm going to catch that other one. I don't like these pieces to hit anything. It's been this nice for 26 years. Let's keep it that way, right? The name of the game. You know, you don't own anything in this world. We're all just renting space, renting items. I keep this in mint pristine condition for the owner who owns it beyond me, long after I'm dead and gone. Alright, see, his arms just very simply push in right there. You know, not rocket science. This right here folds around. Pull this piece out. Snap. And as you can see, it's got these little side doors for when you're transforming into robot mode, that this opens up and goes around the back smoothly where it fits around the wheels. You know, very nice engineering as always by Bandai and Godaikin. See, you can see that very clearly there. The truck actually disconnects like this for when it's in truck mode. I mean, obviously so it can turn and whatnot, like so. Let me show you from a better angle. See that? Not rocket science again. Here, pull the legs. Actually, let's open this back up real quick. I don't think I did this in the right sequence, forgive me. I'm only transforming him one time and don't plan on transforming him anymore after this review. His leg, it just kind of springs up like that. that locks together. That comes up right there. There. That was horrible camera work. But nevertheless, like I say, there's only two-part transformation. You basically pull these legs up and lock them together, and then fold this piece around, and you got this little thing here that shuts in front of the wheels. This comes out here to where you got a turnable, drivable little vehicle. I think this is one of the neater things about Daimos is these. It's such a neat. Little truck mode. Alright, see, as you can see, pushes straight up for when in robot mode, and then straight down here. Or it doesn't have to be, maybe it's pointing up at an angle, shooting at an airplane, for example. Anyhow, this concludes my review of the 1984 Daimos Godaikin Bandai robot. I'm very happy to have this piece. It'll be a nice addition to my collection.